What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 3 of my Preston's Potential series on Football Manager 2017. On the last episode we had a bit of a transfer special. We managed to bring in Gideon Zelalem from Arsenal, and as you may have saw there, Chuba Akpom, he went to somewhere else. I think it was Huddersfield. Grujic just rejected and Ojo went to Nottingham Forest. However, Michael Essien may be coming on a free transfer. He's on about 4,000 a week, 4,500 a week. And Josh Murphy from Norwich may be coming in on a loan. The Michael Essien contract will be a 2-year contract. So you'll be here till the age of 35 if he decides to come. But first of all, for this episode, we are going to get into a game against Walsall. Let's get straight underway. We're going to be using our first choice team. Looks like they're going to be playing a similar formation to us, 4-2-3-1. And yes, let's get into the game. So this is the team. Lindegaard, Vermigel, Clark. Tell me if I'm pronouncing that. It may just be Vermidge. Tom Clark, Paul Huntington, Cunningham, Welsh, Brown, McGeady from Everton on loan, Gallagher, Robinson and Jermaine Beckford up front. We've got Maxwell Batiste, Pearson Wright, Johnson, Pringle and Doyle on the bench. We also have a couple of people in the reserves, but I don't like adding more people to the bench just for these games, because you can only use 7 in the league. So anyway, we are going to... I do have an instant result thing, but I'm not going to be using it in this series because I'm going to play every single game on screen. Yes, I've only selected 7, that's fine. Let me just check that my settings are correct for this. I should have the regular game on 2D Classic, I think, and then, or 2D. I can't remember which one I prefer. Why is this taking so long? Right. So I want between highlights the speed to be really quick. I don't know why that always changes back to... So that's 2D Classic. What's 2D? 2D we get a better look at the ground. Tell me what you guys in the comments below. Which one do you prefer, 2D or 2D Classic? I think we're going to go for 2D for today. And we're going to do behind goal low. We're not going to have sounds on. Show up player condition, yes, yes, yes. That's all good. And let's get on with the game. We are the favourites for this game. I believe Walsall are in League 1. I'm not going to click on it to check. They are actually not playing with a striker. This guy is a attacking midfielder. They're playing 4 defenders, which is okay. 2 defensive midfielders, a regular midfielder, a left mid, a right mid, and then an attacking midfielder on, I assume, shadow striker, because he's further forward than an attacking playmaker, or an advanced playmaker. Playing a 4-2-3-1-0 DM. Opposition instructions, we'll just use Glyn Snowden. If we can Ozduma, if we can isolate him, it'll be really good. Always close him down. And yes, if always close him down, that should get a lot of interceptions. Stops him really doing much. Continue to team talk. We are just going to impress me, please, lads, and show me why you should be in the team. Hopefully get a couple, 3 people going to like that team talk, and we're going to start the match. So, I don't think I like this. I think I do prefer 2D Classic. Yeah, we're going to run with 2D Classic for today's match. Oh, I should have 2 matches actually. So we are in white. We're not very fit for the match, but... Or we're not match fit, but we do have good... other fitness. What's the fitness things? Condition. Good condition. So 6.6 rating for the whole team at the moment. Everything's on them. Gallagher. Oh, almost. Oh, that's something I haven't set up. I haven't set up the set pieces. I knew there was something I was forgetting. I'm going to change this maybe. What is it? It will be Walsall stats. I like seeing which players on their team are doing particularly well, because it lets you choose what to do. Like you can decide, oh, their left winger's getting a very high rating. That means I need to shore up the left-hand side of the pitch a bit. Or I suppose the right-hand side of my pitch. Beckford, through on goal. Can he score? Etheridge in goal, going to make a good save, I assume, from what I could see. Okay, going to be a corner. Now, corners to the front post are quite overpowered in this game. Not going to get one though. Beckford going to chase it down and nothing's going to happen. Basically, everyone on the pitch has a 6.6 apart from John Walsh, who has a 6.7. Okay, now Brown and Lindegaard have 6.7s as well as their goalie. Right, nothing's really happened so far. We're only 16 minutes in. We should be on control realistically because we are the better team on paper. We're kind of sitting back at the moment and counter-attacking, which doesn't really suit the fact that they aren't as good technically as us. Yeah, they're going to shoot well over the bar, look like. And what's going to happen? Come on, get some goals. I'm going to do a team talk. Wait, I'm going to let us see this. Okay, nothing really happened there. Why don't we change from extended highlights to key highlights? Because then we may actually get some knowledge of what's going on. We're going to change to passionately say, show some passion. Right, we're going to clear that, hopefully. Huntington, going to get up to Beckford. Beckford can run here. He's going to be tackled. Come on, Beckford, you've got to do better than that. With someone of Beckford's calibre and experience should be getting past the second last man there. I know he's not the fastest, but I expect better. Come on, make some tackles. Look how deep they're sitting. How are we going to let them get through? Lindegaard, well done. Showing why he's a former Man United goalkeeper. Good save there. I'm a bit worried though, we haven't scored yet. I was expecting this to be a pretty routine game. Beckford, as you can see, on a 6.5. Probably playing the worst on our team, but he does have quite a lot to do, but it's not against the calibre of defence that he's going to be playing against all season. So I would hope he would be doing better than this. Also, I think a pretty good League One side, if they are in League One still. But we should be winning this game. Robinson, from the left, going to coincide pass it to Welsh. Can Welsh get through to Beckford? Can he find McGeady? McGeady's going to strike it wide. Why was that a key highlight? McGeady just smacked it to the corner flag. Bit disappointed with the game so far. We've dominated, but this is a real FM game. I'm going to assertively say you need to be more competitive. Greg Cunningham's a bit... Why is Chris Maxwell injured? I'm pretty sure he wasn't before the game. Right, we're going to bring on Daniel Johnson in midfield, I think. Going to take off Welsh. And then we're going to also take off Brown. And oh, we didn't put Zelalem on the bench. That's annoying. Okay, reverse that. Undo last. Going to take off Brown. Bring on Johnson. And then we're going to change him. We can't change him. I was going to say we're going to change him to a different position. I think we're also going to take off Beckford, bring on Doyle. See how Doyle copes. And see if we can get a goal. I really hope we win this match, because it's going to do nothing for our morale if we don't. It should be a pretty standard match. Gallagher on the free kick again. You really can't take free kicks, Gallagher. He's hit the wall like 3 times from what we've seen. We've had 11 free kicks. Obviously not all in that position. Doyle making ground up on the goalkeeper, pressurising him. Right, Cunningham. What can you do with it? Daniel Johnson. Show me why people on Twitter were saying you were really good. That was an amazing ball through, and Doyle is going to put it away. The two substitutes combining to get me the first goal of my managerial career at Preston North End. Beautiful ball from Johnson here. Did exactly what I wanted him to do. Through to Doyle. Doyle's going to slot it away in the bum corner here. Not bum corner, but past the goalkeeper at least. Well done. Well done, lads. I am happy with that. I would prefer to get another goal if possible. We're going to get a cross in. Gallagher, can he do something with this? Welsh didn't take him off, took off Brown instead. Through to Doyle. Doyle's going to shoot. Doyle's going to score. Doyle's on form. Doyle may start the season ahead of Beckford, depending on how the rest of the friendly games go. I guess with their fight in real life, I could kind of have it as a bit of a rivalry in-game, where they're constantly fighting for their place in the team. He's shushing his haters. 8.5 from Doyle now. Daniel Johnson with the 6.9, one of the higher performers on our team. Interesting that McGeady and Johnson both have assists, but both are like 4th and 5th highest rated. 5th and 6th actually now. Right, 62nd minute. I don't really feel the need to make another substitution. 70th, I probably will. Yeah, I think we're going to make a substitution now. We're going to bring on Bailey Wright for... which one? Huntington. And then we're going to also bring on... Where's Pringle actually want to play? I'm going to confirm that. I think we'll just make the 3 substitutions, unless someone else gets a bit low on condition. Actually, Doyle is low on condition. He must have had a knock. He's getting back up though. Yeah, he's ahead of lots of people now. So I think I'm going to take off Gallagher. Pringle, you prefer playing more centrally, so we'll do this. You actually prefer playing here, so sure, you can play there. And I think that's going to be our final substitution, unless someone gets very low. Maybe take off Welsh, since he's sitting on a yellow card with only 68% condition. But there is only 3 minutes left, so I think we'll play out the rest of the game. And it looks like we are going to beat Walsall. One final attack for them, but Vermidgel's going to tackle him. Can Doyle get his hat-trick? He's going to shoot, almost in the bottom corner, but that is going to be the last kick of the game, I think. Yes, that's going to be the end of the game at the Bescott Stadium. We're going to pick up a 2-0 win in my first match in charge. I'm very happy with that second half performance. Very well done. I have to say, Doyle, very impressive. Beckford, not so much. We're going to go to post-match analysis. Doyle, key man. Gallagher did okay. And Doyle, just in 5 minutes, scored 2 goals. I'm going to leave the match. We hammered Walsall. We really did. 22 shots to 5. 58% possession. But, Doyle. Is that Ian Doyle? Ian Doyle picks up a 3-week thigh strain. It's a bit disappointing. Very disappointing, actually, because he was our key player in that match. So we're going to bring him out. We're going to bring in Zellem. And I guess we'll bring in Hugill as well. I think we'll take out Maxwell for now. And we'll just move Zellem there and then Hugill here. Hugill is a good player, so I'm not that disappointed with Doyle being out. If he hadn't made that amazing performance, I wouldn't have really been that disappointed at all. It's the fact that he had a really good performance in that game. It makes me a bit sad that we are going to lose him for 3 weeks, but he should be back for the start of the season. Aston Villa, big team. They play a 5-3-2, it looks like. Steve Bruce now in charge. Do they have Steve Bruce in real life? I'm not sure. I haven't really paid that much attention to the championship this season. All I know is Brighton are doing well. Newcastle were doing well, but have slipped up recently. And Bailey Wright, Aston Villa have offered 2.4 million. Give me 20 million. No. He wants to ask why I priced him out. Ask Tom Clark to intervene. Right, nice. He's unable to resolve it. Okay. The amount we asked for was perfectly reasonable, reflects your market value. That's fair enough, good. He's a decent player, right? He's being fair about it. He agrees that 20 million was a reasonable thing to ask for. I don't think it was, but we're going to go with that. Marriage of signed someone. I don't want to do the trial day, that's fine. David Davis is going to Rangers apparently from Birmingham. Vesga has gone to Sunderland. Moulenstein. Mele Moulenstein. Are you Rene Moulenstein's son? Or Rene Moulenstein's son? How do I say that? Information. How do you see who they're related to? I know there's a way. Apparently there isn't a way. Place of birth, Holland. He's been here for a long time. Well, actually he hasn't. He's only been here for 380 days. He has to be Rene Moulenstein's son, surely. So he's eligible for a new contract. Let's have a look at him. Doesn't look particularly good for a 17-year-old. Not any standout stats apart from technique and decisions. How much would he want? Full time, I'll offer 150. 160, sure. That's not really anything, it's just a contract for him. Bamber Bridge are coming up, we should smash these guys. And Josh Murphy has joined Rangers. Great, so we're not going to get a replacement left wing. Oh, there's one thing I need to do before this game at Bamber Bridge. And that is, I need to sort out the set piece takers. So long throws, Tommy Spur would be the first choice, but I don't think that really matters, long throws. Free kicks wise, Gallagher is going to be in charge of them on both sides. Daniel Johnson going to be there as well. Zelalem I think will give a chance, as well as Ben Pringle. And then we'll just have Welsh as well. Why is Lindegaard there? I'm not going to have Lindegaard take my free kicks. So we'll put Gallagher as first choice on corners as well. Pringle second choice. Bring Zelalem in as well. I like to have 4-5 usually. And we'll bring Alan Brown on as well. Penalty wise, we are going to just go with the 5 top ones. Actually, we're going to take out Stevie May and put Bailey Wright. No, we'll put Owen Doyle there. They're going to be the first 5. We would like to do short. I can't be bothered to do the short corner tactic at the moment. I mean, we could. Well, this is for defending. Attack wise, we want to do. You do short. Not that short, near post, and then just get everyone to crowd the near post, basically. And then we'll get the striker to stand on the far post, like that, and we'll actually have you here. Yeah, like that. And that'll be the same for this side. So we want this guy to get forward. We'll put the striker on the back post. You here. This guy front post. We will go for near post corners. I don't know if they're still as broken as they used to be, but they used to be really, really good. And I think we'll just do that. Captains, that's all fine. Welsh apparently would make the best captain, but we're going to keep Clark, since he was quite helpful. And Zalem should be taking penalties. I've done that. I've also put him as one of the corner takers. Good. We are going to get into game number 2 here. Wigan have got Zamora and we have got Michael Essien, which is huge. Very happy the fans are. We are going to bring Essien straight into the team. I think we're going to play him. We'll take out Baptiste. Although Baptiste is worth 1.5 million. Sorry guys, had an Amazon delivery there, so had to go pick it up. But yeah, Alex Baptiste worth 1.5 million, so maybe he should be getting in the squad. Good stats actually overall. So yeah, I think he stays on the bench. Maybe take up Ben Pearson. It's a good young player, but I think Essien is going to make the squad ahead of him. So I think we're going to move Zelalem there. We're going to take up Pearson for Baptiste. And then I think Essien's probably going to get in the squad. Where does he prefer? Anchorman role? I think he's got to get in the squad. I think we're going to... Who do we drop? Brown or Welsh? Welsh played really well in the previous game. But I think Brown is like the younger player. Welsh was really good though. And Brown kind of fulfills the role that Essien would fill. So I think we're going to drop Brown down to here. We're going to bring Welsh more central. And we're going to take him out for Essien, who's going to switch to an anchorman role. And I think this is going to be the new formation we go with. It's a bit lopsided, but hopefully it works. And hopefully we can get a win. Yes, so let's get straight into the game. Everyone seems to have passed fitness tests. New York Red Bulls drew with Chelsea. They are playing a 4-1-2-2-1. I've never heard of any of the players. It's Bamber Bridge. I think they're quite low down. Although it's a Sir Tom Finney Stadium, which is a 3,000 capacity. So they must be one of Sir Tom Finney's former clubs. Top goal scorer of all time. So they are in the 8th division in England, so we should easily beat them here. That's the team we want to go with. Yes, it is. And we are going to submit the team. Actually, I think we are going to do maybe prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Just a slight bit more pressing. Because that's something I found we lacked quite a bit in the last game. I want to say last episode, but it was this episode. So yes, they're actually going to play a 4-4-2, just straight up, which makes sense. They are a lower league team, so you don't want to overcomplicate things. We are just going to tell them to go on their weak foot, sure. I think it would be preferable to put everyone on their weak foot, but especially the strikers. Continue to team talk. We're going to calmly say, just show me what you can do. And now we're going to passionately say, give me a solid defensive effort. Because you don't have to get them as green. That's not the be all and end all. As long as they are listening keenly, nodding in agreement. That's a bit worrying that he's not really doing anything, but he's not negative, which is what matters. So we're going to start this match, and we're hopefully going to get a nice easy win here. They are in the 8th division, so I would hope a team from the 2nd division can beat a team from the 8th division. We're not really doing much so far, although, yeah, we've had 2 shots in 6 minutes. And we're going to have a chance here. Gallagher with the corner, and it's headed in by, who was it? Clark? Yeah, Tom Clark, the captain, is going to head in our first goal of this match. I think most of the team will be getting substituted off at half time. Just give them a nice rest. So Gallagher with the corner here. Tom Clark rises the highest from the back post and headers it in. Oh, not back post, but back of the 6 yard box. Gallagher to McGeady, through to Beckford. Can Beckford do something today? Yes, he's going to cross it in for Robinson, who's going to slot it home, and that's going to make it 2-0. But this is the kind of game you would expect to get a big win in. I'm expecting like a 6-7-0, something like that. They may steal a goal for a 6-1, 7-1. Robinson easily pokes it in, and we are 2-0 up after 9 minutes. So, let's see, do they have any good named players? Butterworth, it looks like, at right back. It's a pretty cool name. Michael Potts. Glenn Carey. Donald Rasmussen. I assume it's Donald. Is it Donald? Can you tell me? Dick Rasmussen. Even more interesting. Okay, so we're 29 minutes in and we've not done anything because we're on counter. That's why. We're going to go attacking. We should probably go control because this is a game we are going to easily control. We've had 63% possession. Beckford with the ball. Can he do something? Welsh, can he feed it through? No, he's going to play it back to Livesey. Gallagher. Welsh. Through to Beckford. Back to Welsh. Through to Robinson and over to Beckford. Beckford gets his first goal of the campaign for us. It is just a friendly, obviously, but it's good to get him on the scoring charts. He didn't perform well in the first game, so I'm glad he's improved for this one. It is against a lower league team, obviously, but it was good movement by him. That sideways shimmy, always showing off with his ability to glide sideways across the pitch. It looks like we have a chance straight away here. Lindegaard, what can he do? Can he get a really good pass here? Okay, that wasn't a good pass. Potts. Rasmussen. They've had quite a few worrying spells of possession. We've had 60% possession, but this is a chance for them. Cunningham going to cut it out, get through to Robinson. Is he going to get it to Beckford here? No, he's going to pass to Gallagher, but Beckford's waiting for it. Beckford's going to get this, and he's going to... Oh, good save by Burgess. Very good save there. Especially for a non-league goalkeeper. Gallagher with the corner ball. Cunningham through to Essien. Can Michael Essien get a goal on his debut? He's not going to. But Essien isn't in the squad to get goals. That's the thing. He's there. He's an anchor man. He's there to sit in front of the defence and just stop us conceding. He has so much experience. So he should be the perfect fit. And to get him on 4,000 a week is a steal. I could see him re-signing after the 2-year contract. Because even at 35, I think he's still going to be a worthwhile player in the squad. I hope that after 2 seasons we're going into the Premier League. I'm not aiming for Premier League season 1, but I would hope to aim for it for season 3 at the latest. Season 2 perhaps, maybe aim for playoffs then. I think this season we're just aiming for top half. Anywhere from 10th to... Well, 13th is the end of the top half, but anywhere from 10th to 14th I'm pretty happy with. 14th up, I suppose. Assertively, I'm very pleased with performance. Keep it going. We are going to bring on reserves now. Zellem's going to come on for Welsh. We're going to go to the overview of tactics. So Zellem's going to come on for Welsh. We're going to switch him to an advanced playmaker on support. We are going to bring on Hugel for Beckford and switch him to a target man on support. Ben Pringle can only play in left mid, which is kind of weird. So he's going to go there. Pringle's going to come back And we are going to bring on Daniel Johnson here. Or for Gallagher. Let's bring him on for Gallagher and then put him as a trequartista. Then Bailey Wright's going to come on for... Do we take Clark off? No, we take Huntington off. He's a bit more worn down. I'm going to put him as a defensive centre-back on defend. Brown can only play positions that we already have players in, but I think we may take off McGeady, bring Brown down to here, and put him as a deep line playmaker on defend. And then Baptiste, I think we bring off Vermigel and play Baptiste as... No, we don't do that. Undo last. I'm going to bring off Tom Clark for Baptiste. And then Baptiste is going to play as a stopper. So yeah, we're going to make a full 7 changes. And we're going to start the second half now. So Nolan's got here, Potts. Hopefully we do just as well in the second half. I think I'm actually going to switch to control, because they are getting worryingly forward here with the first chance of their first chance of the game. Still haven't had a shot, which you would have expected a non-league team to have actually had a shot. You would think they would be taking pot shots from everywhere. We are 3-0 up though. Pretty comfortable at the moment, taking off most of the team. I'm going to keep Essien on. Hope he can play the full 90 minutes. Well, I would hope so, definitely. So not much is going to happen in the first 20 minutes of the second half. I just don't want to go all out. There's no reason to. It may be a boring second half, but I'd prefer a boring second half and no injuries to going all out and someone like Cunningham or Essien or Vermigel getting an injury because they've played the whole match. We're going to do a team talk, just passionately say, show some passion, I think. Actually, we're going to have a chance here, so I won't do anything yet. Can we get a goal here? They're going to clear it. I'm going to say demand more. Pringle's going to have it. Zelalem in that more attacking role, trying to feed through Johnson. Can't get it to him. Bailey Wright's going to get it. Hugill with his first game of the season. Zelalem through to Johnson. Hugill straight offside. Zelalem through to Hugill. Johnson, oh! With a cracker from distance. Hits the post. Very good chance there from Daniel Johnson. Is Daniel Johnson? Yes, Daniel Johnson. I get him and Bailey Wright confused. And I don't know why. Johnson with the ball. Oh, hits the other post. Since coming on, he's hit both posts. Very unlucky. Yeah, because Daniel Johnson's Jamaican, I think. And Bailey Wright's the Australian. Yeah, I don't know why I get them confused. Okay, 88th minute. Doesn't look like anything else is going to happen. We're going to go to attacking just for the last couple minutes. Nolan to Butterworth. Are they going to get a goal? Nolan to Butterworth. Going to pressure him. Oh, very good pressure. Hugill, can he get a goal of his own? Or is he going to feed it through to the middle? He's going to shoot. He's going to score. Hugill with the 4th of the game. Very good breakaway goal there. And yes, I think that's going to be everything. I don't think there's enough time to get another goal. Hugill here. Gonna get slide tackled, but stay on his feet and feeds it into the top corner of the net. And that's going to be it, I think. So let's just play out this last minute or so of the game. The whistle's going to go here. Nothing else is going to happen. Essien with one of the final touches of the game. Actually, Zalam who gets that. But that's going to be the end of this second game, guys. And the end of this episode. We get a very good win there. Top draw stuff. And yeah, I will join you on the next episode, which will be on Tuesday next week, guys. So I hope you join me for that. If you have any suggestions for more transfers I can make, the transfer window is still open and will be for probably the next 3 or 4 episodes. Let me know down in the comment section below any players you think I could probably get for less than $500,000, potential future stars or good players like Essie and things like that. Let me know. And from me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.